what I want to talk to you today about is the grassland, the hay meadows. We've got a larger meadow over there, a small one just behind, and really want to talk about strategy regarding haymaking this year, what we're going to do with the grassland. As you're absolutely aware, the input costs have been absolutely rocketing, both in terms of fertiliser, fuel, vehicle costs. All these costs are just escalating. So we're trying to work out what best to do with the grass to make sure that we can maintain profitability with the haymaking. So what I'm going to do is just going to go around to the larger field. So I'll talk through what I'm going to do, primarily geared around optimising the return on the hay, so making the right type of hay for the local market, reducing fertiliser inputs, in this case almost to zero, looking at the ground itself, looking at clover, and just things like that. So we'll just park up and I'll just talk you through it. So the situation is that we have got some carryover of hay this year. Like a lot of people, made quite a bit last year, and sales have been a bit hit and miss. And we're in just gone middle of March now, and the sun's out, things are drying up. Could soon get a cold and wet spell, but you know, people are now starting to look towards turnout, so there is some carryover, but I think most people think that's a good thing. You just never know what's going to happen during the course of the year. But fundamentally, fertiliser is the big issue. A lot of people are really questioning the economics of putting fertiliser on. You look at probably about £1,000 a tonne for fertiliser, which is what, 3-4 times what it would normally be. We'd already started a journey of reducing fertiliser use, and we've done that partly by putting a little bit more clover into the ground over here. I don't like to overdo it, because what I do like to do is to sell hay as low sugar, and to do that you need to have it not too much clover in it. Leave the hay a little bit later before you cut it. You know, May is going to be really difficult. Cutting it at the right time of day, ideally when it's cloudy. And you're not looking for a real high protein product. You know, you're looking for something which is, I would say, if you use the word waller, something which is slightly tipped over, if anything, a good belly fill, but there is a good demand for low sugar. So I think marketing wise, that's the journey we're going to continue. So the plan at the moment is I have got a small amount of fertiliser, 20-10-10 left. That will go onto the small field with a little bit of sulphur. That hay goes for rabbits, and getting a decent crop off that it works economically. But this bigger field won't get any at all, and we're going to look at what we can do instead to get half a decent crop off it. Now, part of the issue here is drainage. One of the things that I had started off was trying to clean out the ditches and restore some of the land drainage. This field here, it's very heavy clay. Over the years, its land drains have suffered. Somebody did put a fence across here before I bought it, and he did say that it hit some of the land drains on the way. So I do need to sort of try and get in. You can tell the difference that it makes having a field properly drained. When it comes to mowing it, you can almost make out the stripes where the land drains have actually worked, whereas the bits in the middle, the grass isn't as good at all. If I can just show you what's happening here. I mean, it's pretty wet, it's damp, there's plenty of moss in there. Everywhere else is drying up, but you know, there's water sitting in here, and this is really where the land drains were intercepted. So there you can see, really wet. There's not going to be much of a crop out of that, whereas just to one side it's a little bit higher, a bit drier, and that usually does okay. So in terms of assessing what loss of crop you're getting, well, the land drains are probably, I don't know, 40% reduction in crop. So rather than every year tipping on more and more fertiliser, really the idea is to sort out the land drains, take the initial sort of capital financial hit for doing that. It is a maintenance item, so you know, in terms of tax it's quite efficient to do that, and then sort out the land drains properly, so that long term, year on year, you're getting the benefit without forever just tipping fertiliser on. I've never thought it's going to be sustainable to do that. And to me, there's a cost in putting fertiliser on, from the minute that you order it to all the activities that go into getting it delivered, getting it brought into a safe storage, actually spread on the ground, the hit and miss, whether it's going to throw it down, whether it's going to dry out. It'd be good to manage without. But the other thing is that if the crop is slightly lighter, it's a lot easier to make. So with fuel prices being what they are, field like this, it does actually dry quite well. So although your crop is definitely going to be reduced, you're going to be putting less work into it in terms of time taken to mow, number of turns. You're reducing the weather risk, because a lighter crop, you know, you might get off in a few days, whereas a heavy crop, you're going to be at it for a little while. So ultimately you are going to reduce the risks. Then there's all the cost of actually selling it, you know, from picking up out the barn, taking it around to wherever it's going to be loaded and collected. All these are activities that have got a time and cost associated with it. So a reduced output might sound bad, but actually the cost savings, which are now significant given the price of fertiliser and fuel, are actually there. So that really is the journey. So it's focus on the market, low sugar, get it tested, market it properly. I tend not to give hay away. I'd rather it sat in the barn and wait until somebody came along that really wanted it at the right price. And yeah, sort the drainage out. I'll be doing a video just showing you what work I've been doing on the drainage and in terms of the ditches, and actually I'll show you putting the land drains in, sorting those out. And I think from there, I think that'll keep costs down, keep work down, and maintain a margin. We are exposed to people who have spare grass, will bale it and sell it for next to nothing, and I absolutely refuse to compete with those. So to me, it's all about marketing. So I hope that's of interest, and I hope to catch you with the next videos. There's quite a lot going on at the moment. Got planning permission for a new barn, so I'll try and video some of that going up. And as I say, you should be able to see the land drainage being sorted out as well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the videos, please do subscribe. Things have been a little bit quiet recently, but there's a lot of stuff coming through now, and hopefully you find it informative, interest. And if you like the videos, you got this far, please click the like, it all helps. Thank you.